Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 5. Can you guess where I am headed? That's right, to my favorite nursery and gardening center. Yay! So, I'm on a mission and I have a strict budget to adhere to. And that is always a problem when I come to this place. When I pull up, I get butterflies. I tell you. The entryway, the outdoor part that is always filled with beauty, always filled with enticing things and statuary, so and fountains. So today all of the palettes were full, which lets me know that I am right on time. This looks freshly done. I'm here, I'm looking for ferns, but I am waiting to after Easter for sure to plant the Boston ferns. But I am looking for asparagus ferns and a really, really nice shade of pink impatiens. Last year, the impatiens under my white crepe myrtle did so well. I'm not an impatiens and petunia girl, but those impatiens never lost a bloom. I could tell when they needed to be watered, and I would water them, and they never missed a beat. They always looked good, and they grew, and they thrived in that shady area. So I'm here to get some impatiens to plant, hopefully today. I'm also considering what I'm going to be putting in two pots that have hyacinths in them that have yet to show up. So I just need a little color to put in there. I've pre-planted them with some ivy, some wire vine, and some creeping Jenny. So as I peruse the place, I'm making sure to stay close to my basket because I would not want to start over. So I peeped down these aisles, did a little pricing of grasses, and just looked and took it all in. It wasn't long before I was back in the car and heading back home. But I know that the universe conspired to make me feel better about the damage I did because all the songs seem to have a plant or nursery theme. So here I am back at home in the backyard. I got a nice asparagus fern to split. I have my 6 pink, fuchsia-ish, purplish impatiens. And of course I picked up some gomphrena. I promise you, my seeds did not start well. I tried to do them outside, and mine are always tall and slender and full of blooms, and these are on the short side. And also, as you can see, I got some really floppy bloomed petunias. I got them for the color, and they were in what I consider rare these days, a 6-pack. So of course I could not leave those there. So in these pots, I have some hyacinth bulbs that I have yet to show. I don't know if I planted them too deep or what, but I don't want to interrupt them in case they decide to come up. And I think they will blend in perfectly with these, like I say, large bloom petunias. And this is definitely going to have to be one of those seasons where I practice patience and wait for the blooms instead of trying to pack it full unnecessarily. And over here is the crepe myrtle, the one that I failed to prune up before the buds came out, but I did a little pruning. And I also looked over the liripy, in between which I will be planting the impatiens. So look at me just working with my camera in the wrong position. And I am loosening up the soil. It was quite easy, and I still had some good soil in there from last year in some of those holes. But It doesn't look like a lot, but I really piled on the fresh soil this time because I want to repeat the magic of last season. So I carefully placed these in the holes, and instead of backfilling with 50% of the removed soil, I packed as much fresh soil as I could around each one. I am setting these up for success, I hope. And I did scoop some of the existing soil back over just to sort of help it blend in a little bit. And of course, I was bending over. I was not on a kneeling pad or on my knees, but I was pulling those weeds as I could while I was down there. And as you can see, I'm snapping and pulling weeds. And to someone else, I could have done a better job. But hey, this is really good for me. And then I was tossing the weeds back into the lawn because the lawn looks like trash right now. I've got to start my Operation Green Grass right away and kill those weeds. And I may even have to dethatch a little bit this year. And after a couple of weeks, put down some grass seeds because the grass makes me want to cry. I mean, not grass, the weeds. It's a weed field of weeds out there. It's not looking good at all. Maybe the worst I've had to deal with since being here. But we've got to have some pretty green grass around our plants, right? So here I am working and scooping and scooping and scooping. Yeah. And lo and behold, centipede. I see a centipede. And with my attention deficit, I soon forgot that and was still digging around and reaching around. It doesn't take much to get me off track. And to be honest with you, I have yet to find something that really just made me want to go in the house. I work with whatever I dig up. So anyway, I've probably put 3 to 4 of these in the ground at this point. And believe it or not, I worked a little bit at a time. I think I was planting 2 at a time and taking long breaks. That's just my way. And I started early and I finished in a good time, and was able to get some other projects done. So anyway, I'm scooping away some leaves and some mulch. And last year I did use a cardboard barrier and mulched on top. And as I've always said, I have a love-hate relationship with mulch and also with any type of barrier. They always seem to let me down. It looks really nice for a week or two, and then it just doesn't. The mulch fades, and before long, some weeds are breaking through. So, mission complete. At least mission number 1. And as you can see, here's a sneak peek from my next episodes where you get to see what I did with the asparagus fern, the verbena I picked up, which was unplanned and added to that budget. And I also just looked at some things that I've been working on all season long so far. So if you are here and still here, please like this video. And if you would, please subscribe to my channel. And if you're on Instagram, go ahead and find me at Madame Savard Garden and follow me there. So until the next time, bye-bye.